Hey everybody, it's Amy Graham, the Badass Valkyrie, and I have the last planner for my 2021 setup ready to be unboxed. I ordered this on September 8th online, and I received it October 1st, all the way from France. I am very excited. So, I first heard about this company from Sarah Martinez, and it is the Soumkine planners or notebooks. When I went to look at them, I realized that they had a planner, and I instantly fell in love. And it is what has it changed my mind from what I had already planned and thankfully had not purchased yet. I had planned on using the Wonderland 222 planner and the Hobonichi Cousin of Eck like I did this year. However, the one drawback to the Wonderland 222 planner and using it in conjunction with the Hobonichi Cousin of Eck is that the vertical layout for the weeks is very similar. And I felt like I only used one or the other. It wasn't like I was using it in tandem. When I saw what's in here, I literally fell in love. And it's not that I don't like the Wonderland 222 planner. I do. And if I wasn't using a cousin, that's exactly what I would have used. However, what's in here is exactly what I truly wanted. Okay, that's out. And let's see. Amy, thank you for your order. Theodore, the founder of Soumkine, that's very nice that they filled that out. And that is my invoice. So I'm gonna put this off to the side, and then they send you a very nice envelope with some cards. Now, I will have to tell you, I have always wanted to go to Paris. I have flown in to Paris and been in the Paris airport. Much to my dismay, you cannot see the Eiffel Tower from Charles de Gaulle, but I barely made it through customs, but I wish I had made it to where I had a layover, like overnight or, for several hours, just so I could have like housed my luggage and then gone out, but I didn't. But that's as close to Paris, France or anywhere in France that I've ever been is to the airport. Anyway, so you get these beautiful cards from Soumkine Paris. And they are just gorgeous. Oh, now their atelier, their store, their brick and mortar store is in Paris. So here's that. I will definitely be using those as tip-ins. And oh my gosh, this is just amazing paper. Oh, okay. So I'm going to open this one first. This is the A5 size weekly planner, and these are all handmade in Paris, and they use old-fashioned book presses, all of that. They sew them by hand, they fold them by hand, and I went nuts on their website watching every video I could find, which there's not a lot out there right now. Open, touch, close your eyes, feel Soumkine. This is amazing. If you are a tactile person at all, it just feels so, it's textured, but it just feels amazing. And I am going to, I don't want to rip that because I want to keep it. So I'm going to Sorry, y'all. This is my first order from France. So I'm kind of going to be like your grandma on Christmas morning and not wanting to rip the wrapping paper. All right, so this comes in its own little folder. And it says, nice to meet you. You just open it that way. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Now, I know that these are all handmade to fit the books. And then I'll use this when I archive my book in 2022. So, nice to meet you. I'm going to pinch this off. Oh my goodness. Oh, so excited. Okay, I know that might have seemed weird, but I just had to smell the paper. Okay, this is the agenda, and this is the weekly planner in the A5 size. So you've got the salmon end papers, and so this is a limited edition of 350, and I am number 15 out of 350. Move it in. Your planner's unique number is 015 out of 350. Move in with your thoughts, ideas, and make yourself at home. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So this is the contents. So it starts December 2020, goes through January 2022. You've got the yearly planning, the calendar, the time of the world, monthly calendar, weekly planner, Soumkine book, which has 65 pages of with the table of contents, and then personal data. Now, and then you've got the Soumkine stamped logo. So this is the year at a glance, and looks like, I believe the Sundays are in red. Yes. So it's got the Monday through Sunday. So you can see that. So, and it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Which I love that it has the days of the week with this. Oh. Then you have the January, February, the first quarter, the second quarter, No, not quarter. Well, I guess it is. January through April, May through August, September through December. And you've got room on each side to make little tiny notes if you needed to do that. If you had events or like birthdays, something like that. And so this is 2020. Oh, that's great that they give you the whole year for 2020. Then 2021. And 2022. That's awesome. And then it's all about time. This is a map and times of all of the different places all over the world. Brussels, Vienna, Stockholm, Cairo, Amsterdam, Mozambique, Edinburgh, Aden, Bombay, Madras, Auckland, all of these different time zones, which is amazing. I love this layout. And then all of Europe. I love maps. I love them. And I know this was hand drawn by Fyodor Soumkine. And so he put this in he did the whole drawing. And this is the United States here, North America. I just love these. And why the Swiss was designed. It's all about time. And then you get into the habit trackers. The habit tracker goes from December 2020 to February 2022, and it's 15 months. And what I love about this is you get 5 trackers per month. So you're not tracking just random craziness. And while I don't mind trackers that have a lot of lines, I just found like it was so redundant and I wasn't keeping up with it because it was so much that I loved this. And I can pick the 5 most important habits for that month and track. And so this is December, then you jump into January and you've got notes or spaces for notes all around it. So that's awesome. Then March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, then December, and then January and February of 2022. Then you have a blank page of, it's dot grid, but it's ruled, but it's dot grid. If you can see it. Might be a little bit dark. One second. Let me put on a little bit more light here. Let me see if that helps. It's actually about 6:30 on Saturday night. And so it is a little bit dark. Okay, let's see if that helps here. So you can see that it's dots that make the grid, but it's not dot grid the entire way. So then you have these lines that are dots. So it's like a ruled page, but the lines are made with dots. So hopefully you can kind of see that a little bit better. And then you have the monthly calendar, and it is, again, a blank page here. And it goes from December 2020 to January 2022. And again, it is the dot grid lines, but you only have, the lines are there. And you can also see the stitching for the signatures there, which is also done in the salmon color that the end papers were done. So you have blanks at the end of, or the beginning of and ending of the month if you had extra days. So you could fill those in if you wanted to. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of dot grid through here. And this is like a cream colored, it's lighter cream paper. So my Apple pen is pure white, but so you can kind of see the color of the paper, which I don't mind. On the side here, you have space to write in notes. And so Sundays are in red. It is a Monday start, which I love. You all know. So there's January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January of 2022. And then again, you've got the ruled page, which again is done by the little dots. Then you jump in to the weekly planner. And this is where the huge difference comes into play for me. It's kind of like a week's. You've got the week here on this side, which Monday through Sunday. Sundays are in red. Then you have a grid page. And I love this so much. This was the game changer for me. And you have along here, it'll tell you what week it is. This would be week 49 of December. So December 30th. And so this is, you get your week starting November 30th And so you get the whole month of December as in this particular planner. Because I was like, week 49? No, I was thinking this was January 1st, but it's December 1st. So it tells you what week number you're in and what week. So it's November 30th through the 6th of December. And you also have the whole month down the whole page. But I love this because what I have found this year is that I have really missed using a bullet journal in tandem with my Hobonichi Cousin Avec. And what I missed specifically was, where's my Hobonichi? Let me pull it out here. I was doing, like, this is the September page, the September monthly page, and it's just blank. And I used to do a lot of this in my bullet journal, but I missed having a grid page just to be able to put all of this. And then you only got this page for the entire month. So it was one page for a month. What I love about this is you get a whole page just for a week. I can put in my to-do list, what I'm watching, what I'm working on, what I'm waiting for, anything that I wanted to put in this, like I would sort of my weeks, I could do that here. And then over here, you have 8 a.m. to midnight, and it's 8, 10, 12, 6, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 0. And you can mark out your, when you have appointments or whatever you want to mark on here. And what I had seen was that instead of putting it here, you actually go in and you just, like, if I have an appointment at 10 o'clock on Monday, November 30th, I'll just draw a line there and put doctor's appointment. And so if I have another thing, at noon, I'll draw a line, and you draw it vertically. And that way it is not duplicating this vertical weeks, the weekly view here. It's not the exact same. This is more like a week's, and this is how I'm going to use that, is to draw those vertical lines when I have an appointment. And then over here, every week, I will put in, whatever lists and things like that I'm keeping track of. And that was a game changer for me. So you have all the way up to goes to March 6th. So week number 3 in 2022. So it will last you quite a bit. And then you go into the blank pages, and you get 65 pages of blank grid, and you have a table of contents. And you have the table of contents here. And again, you have that same ruled line with the dots, that you've got the subject and the page number. And then this one is blank on this side. And then you start, and each page is already numbered for you. And it's broken down into, the grid has a grid. So along the top there, you can see it. It's got a grid, so you can draw lines down it, and you've got a grid down the side here as well. And then you've got it all along the bottom. So for my collections, I've got 65 pages, and that's 65 pages of all blank. Yep, 65 pages of blank. that I can use for what I wanted to do. I can do my Calendex. I can do anything that was in my Wonderland 222 planning, like my quarterly goals. I can break down a monthly review. I can do, there's enough pages in here, and I counted it all out. If I did a monthly review and a quarterly review, my Calendex, and anything that I was missing in the Wonderland 222 planner, I could duplicate in here in these extra pages in the back and still have plenty of pages left over. So I fell in love with this book, and it is, I think, going to be the perfect tandem book to work with my Hobonichi weeks. And so that's why I got it. And then in the back, you have all of your personal data, and then your business address, in case of emergency, all of that. Then the end paper, copyright 2020, Soumkine, Paris. And then paper is your home. It gives you all of the different guides for their particular notebooks. And so you have the B5, the A5, the Slim, the A6, all of that. And I just love it. And it's got the really nice paper at the edge. And you can tell, you can feel the signatures at the inside. And you can see them here. And like I said, they're all handmade. So it's not going to be, you know, book bound perfect. But I love it. And it is the same height as my A5 Hobonichi Cousin Avec. It is wider than my Cousin Avec, but that's okay. This is actually a full year. And again, this does not have the Hobonichi, the Tomoe River paper, but the paper is thin and it is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So that is what I'm going to be using in conjunction with my 2021 Hobonichi Cousin Avec. So I decided to go with this, and I will say it is not an inexpensive notebook. So this particular notebook is 75 euros. It was, I literally had to put money aside for it, but I feel it was worth it because it was exactly what I wanted. It let me have my pre-done months. It had habit trackers. It had, I didn't have to write out all of that. It had the monthly calendars, and then it had the weeks already set up. And that was worth it for me. And I loved it. Now, some of you may be going, Amy, you have another book over there. I'm like, yes, I do. I decided that since I was ordering all the way from France, I would get a second notebook. And this one I got in it's the Undated Weekly Planner, and it's in the slim traveler's notebook size, in the medium. And again, you have the lovely little belly band. And this was made specifically for this book. And you can tell these are handmade for each book. I love that so much. So when I archive this or store this, I will be using the cover of that. And this is the mustard cover. I cannot explain how much I love this. It is just, as a lover of paper and stationery, this makes me so happy. And if any of you have been following my Finding 52 focuses for the challenge, my Finding 52 birthday challenge, finding time for what you love was last week's focus. And ever since I ordered these on September 8th, I have been falling in love all over again with stationery and paper and just the feel of new books. I've got my Hobonichi order in. I've got my Jib and Techos in. And it has renewed my love for all of this. And it's not like I fell out of love, but 2020, I think, has affected all of us in the planner world in a way that none of us expected. And I love this so much. So this is the Undated Weekly Planner in the slim size, and it's the Traveler Notebook size in the medium, in the mustard. And this one is, your notebook's unique number is 639. Oh my God. If you've watched my videos at any point in time, you know I have a thing for threes. To have 6, 3, and 9, that is like a sign from the fates. Oh, you can put your project name in, your start date, your completion date. You can start this particular one at any point in time. And caution, this product is made using the highest quality materials. Be careful. The day-to-day use of this product may cause addiction to good things. As a side effect, you will no longer be able to use cheap, low-quality paper goods. Soumkine is not responsible for any side effects caused by addiction to its products. For more information, please visit www.soumkine.com. I love that so much. So, as I said, this is all made in France. And that is the address of their atelier, their paper and mortar store. If I can get it in the right place for that. So, let me get a drink here. This has your personal data up front, which I like a lot. It has the table of contents with a page number. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages of notes or index. Then again, you have, it's all about time, the time of the world. And again, this was all hand done. Not in each book, but the original drawing was hand done by Fedor Soumkine. And so you've got all of the different sections of the world. And then you've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 of the, excuse me, I got the hiccups, of the lined pages. And you've got like this heavier line in red dots to separate the top half and the bottom half on all of the pages. Then you have on this page, it's blank, and you've got the undated monthly calendar. It's 12 months, and you just have the month, the year, and then you can date it any way you like. And then again, you have those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of grid along the bottom of each page. Get it up close so you guys can see that. And so you've got 12 months. And again, it's a Monday start. Red is Sunday. And then you have the ruled page at the end. Then you've got the Undated Weekly Planner. It gives you 58 total weeks. And it starts on Monday, ends on Sunday. You have your month, a space for your month and the year. And this is a little bit different. It's a little bit different layout because it goes all, I mean, it does go all the way to 0, which is midnight. But in this particular layout, because it's a smaller formed book, you don't have a full page of grid. And then the grid lines, you can kind of guide over. This reminds me way more of the weeks. What you don't have is the line, the calendar like you did in the dated one. So you don't have the week number, the month, or where it is in the month. So that's not along the side there. But you have 58 weeks. And then after the 58 weeks, and the table of contents at the front is to, like, if you wanted to use this as like a project planner, you could do that. And just, if it was going to be like, you know, January to March, you just put in January to March. Then if you have your next project doesn't start until June, and you have that project going from June to December, you can note what pages are being used for the weeks. So, you know, it's great. It gives you a lot more added function, I think, for the Undated there. And then you have the table of contents for the 96 numbered pages in the back of this book. And again, it's the same way they are numbered. Here. So this is your first page. And so your second page, page 2, is where the grid starts here. And it goes all the way to 96. And again, you have the highlighted grid. You can break those down at the top, along the sides, all the way around, all of them. And then at the back, you've got Soumkine Paris. And then you've got Paper is Your Home and Extraordinary. So this brand was founded in 2016. It says, to share these remarkable notebooks with you, I founded the brand Soumkine in 2016. Following the beautiful tradition of old, I branded the products with my name to ensure their quality. Creative-minded people design our notebooks down to the last page. I work with a highly skilled team to print and bind each one by hand in our Parisian atelier, their brick-and-mortar store in Paris. More than a mere notebook, a Soumkine is extraordinary. Fyodor Soumkine, founder. And these are beautiful. I love the simplicity of it. I am very happy to have this undated, so I can use it at any point in time. And again, you can see the signatures at the top. And the only thing I wish was that the A5 agenda came in the mustard. This is the salt. The white, which I find interesting because it has off-white paper, but the cover is white. But I love the mustard color a lot. This one was 46 euros, and this one was 75 euros. The total, if you sign up for their newsletter, you can get a 10% discount. However, I will tell you this. They are having a special right now, I believe through the end of October, because they're trying to purchase another press, that if you pre-order this, and they say that it will, if you pre-order now, you will definitely get them before the beginning of the year. You can get a 30% discount off of the order, off of your total order. So you have to just go to their website, and you can check that out there. I believe they have it also on their Facebook page and on their Instagram page. I will link all of that down below, but honestly, if you love stationery and paper and you want a treat, I will, bar none. This is the most expensive planner I have ever bought in my entire life. And I'm telling you right now, it is worth every penny. Just feeling it and the quality of the paper. Is the fact that it's all handmade and hand numbered, and I can't tell you how in love I am with these. Now, I have not used them yet. I mean, literally just opened them. However, I will be doing reviews on these once I am able to use them. I don't want to do a pen test in these right now, just because they are brand new and I haven't written in them yet. And I am very sorry. I wish I could do a pen test on it, but I can't bring myself to write in it yet. Honestly, it's like, but I will. When I set these up, I will do another video. When I set this one up. This, I am not sure when I will use it, but I ordered it because they have a welcome 10% off when you sign up for their newsletter. And so I got 12 euros off of my order. But also, the reason I also threw this in is it gave me free shipping from France. And it was going to be, I think, like $25 or $30 for shipping from France. So I was like, I would much rather that money go towards another notebook than me pay for shipping. So I'm just going to bite the bullet. So yes, 75 euros for a notebook is beyond expensive, but handmade in France and exactly what I wanted, and very different than anything that I've ever used, but is very similar to something that I missed greatly, is definitely worth it. Sorry, my husband's making noise in the background. So he says hello, everybody. Hi. So anyway, I am extremely happy with these. I love these so much, and I'm excited to set them up and see where I'm going to use them. But I'm also very excited that this is going to be working in tandem with my Hobonichi, and it is the same size. So there you have it. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to let me know down below, and I will link everything that I know about them and where you can find their discounts and all of that down below as well. I do not get any extra discounts or anything like that from them. I just saw this and fell in love. And I can tell you that I am no less in love than I was when I opened these. So, in fact, I'm like, okay, I went them all now. So, I love how this fits in there. And this will definitely be stored this way. So, there you have it. My Soumkine order for 2021. I hope you guys have a great day. As always, spend the rest of your life celebrating. This is definitely me celebrating my love for stationery and paper. And I will talk to you soon.
Love you, bye.
Oh, I love my husband. Love you guys. Bye.